Hey, Stan here again. If you're like me, you're seeing a lot of things on Facebook that are really stressing you out, regardless what side of the election you came down on. And I'm not going to go into that right now. But for the most part, I miss the old Facebook. I miss Facebook where you would post a status, you'd maybe share some pictures. Then people took over. People started taking pictures of their food, and you'd see a lot of pictures of food. My wife is guilty of that. So if you are friends with my wife on Facebook, you see a lot of pictures. If we go out to a restaurant, you're going to see a picture of whatever she ate. And then you're going to see a picture of me being very frustrated because I can't eat until she takes a picture of me with my food in front of me. So it progressed to there. But then Facebook has grown from there. There's been the ads, and even somehow things that I don't even look up, things that I just think about, and suddenly there's an ad for it on my Facebook. I don't understand how it's working, but I think that somehow they're getting into my brain. Um, but then recently, there have been a lot of things on Facebook that I have a hard time believing. The first thing was when somebody they said it was a meme on Facebook, and it said, "How old were you when you noticed that you could put the cap of a Gatorade bottle on the bottom and it would stay there?" I was like, "Wow, I did not know that." So I tried three different sizes of Gatorade bottles, and guess what? The cap never stuck. So I'm beginning to think that people on Facebook lie. Yesterday, I saw something and I shared it, and I don't know how true it is. Let me pull out my phone, which I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but we'll give it a shot. A lot of people have commented on this. Okay. See this? It says, "How old were you when you learned that you could store staples in the bottom of a stapler?" I was today years old. First of all, that's not a thing. Nobody's today years old. I'm 47 years old. I've never had a today birthday. And I think that people owe me some cake. But anyway, so I thought I would look it up. I thought I would give it a try. Now, first of all, this is a newfangled stapler, very streamlined, very fancy. You might be able to get a few staples in the bottom. Let's see if I wonder if I have any staples. Let's look and see. Hey, here's a box of staples. Huh. Look, practically full. I think I got these in my fourth year teaching. Anyway, so if I take it, first of all, the whole thing's not going to fit. Now, you could stick it in here if you break some off, and you could stick these in here, but as you can see, it's not really meant to do that. Now, I did not rehearse this bit at all. This is all live, so I'm learning as you're learning. Okay. Now, an old-fashioned stapler like this might do the trick. Let's give it a shot. There's a lot more room there. Seems a little bit more streamlined, but it still is not. I mean, obviously it's going to fall out because put that there. But if I put it on here, it's really not going to. It gets in the way of the little thing to where, can you see that? It's going to get in the way of the little button to where you can release it to where it'll open up like this. Ugh. That thing. Or it'll get in the way of the little hole that's right there. So once again, Facebook has disappointed me. I don't know what I can trust anymore. So if you see a video on Facebook that says, "Did you know blank?" You probably didn't know blank, but you didn't know blank because blank doesn't exist. Staples, not underneath the stapler. And this is a classic swing line stapler. I'm going to call BS on it. So the moral of the story is, don't believe everything you read on Facebook. I don't. I trust that you won't either.